Buffalo Bills, what happened?
What's going on, doers? It's your boy Wayne here. How's it going? Welcome back to another Do It Talk with the Do It Boys. We got a few fellas hanging out here tonight, so it's time to crack open a little bit of a little bit of a water. Let's get this thing started. So we got a few fellas here. We got Cam, East Coast Monster Trucks, TJ Big Bird. The Axeman is in the house tonight. G.I. Joe Foley, and we got Mephiles. Great to see all you guys. How's everything been, boys?
It's been fun.
Been doing it.
Can't wait.
Living the dream.
Wow. Big time. Well, Joe, thanks for joining us. I know you're a busy guy. You're busy using the Jake brake on the highways and riding your motorcycle around places and making funny memes and doing triple slap wheelies, of course.
Oh, always. Yeah. I'm still mad about the Jakes on the rig being so quiet, but it's all right. We'll cross that bridge later.
It's a shame. You're gonna get it eventually. You make it a little louder.
I'm honestly going under there with a sawzall, and I'm just gonna cut it off. Chris is gonna be upset about it, but it makes it cool.
He's gonna be napping in the back, and you're gonna be going. Man. Well, Joe, thanks for joining us. You just did Juliet this past weekend, and you've been busy. Now you finally get to be home a little bit. And how's things been for you?
It's not bad. Jim and John Kohler just went out and did Colorado National Speedway. They got a Father's Day show tomorrow. So I'm assuming Jim's doing his favorite pastime, which is creeping through junkyards trying to find stuff to buy. So they're probably out doing that. I'm at home, which is nice. We had Juliet. The show was pretty cool. I'm actually pretty bummed out about it. I've crewed at that show probably 5-6 times, most likely, and finally got to do the show. And in typical 2025 Joe Foley fashion, I go and grenade a motor and racing. So that was fun. But we made it through skills. Did a triple slap wheelie, which is kind of what I was aiming for. Blew a pretty rowdy donut, which was fun. And I think I hurt the motor there. And then I ended up racing Frostbite, which was awesome because I hadn't done a show with her since Fowlerville last year. Mm-hmm. And then I raced the new Cybertruck. And I technically won, but I think that was probably one of the sloppiest races I've ever done in my entire life, between me almost rolling over and crossing lanes, him finishing the race in my lane. That was pretty sweet. But no, it was fun. I didn't get to see any of freestyle. I was in the back. I was trying to get my truck tire down and done it over with. But it seemed like a pretty solid show. The freestyle track looked awesome. I really wish I got to do it. Hopefully I can come back there next year and do some cool stuff. But at the moment, I just dropped the new motor back in the truck yesterday. So we should be ready to go we got a show with All-Star Monster Trucks next weekend in Lansing or somewhere around Lansing. So it should be a pretty easy show. Get some final tests and tunages done for World Finals. And then we will head to Salt Lake City next Monday. And we'll go do some World Final stuff.
Sweet. Are you going to get some Raising Cane's while you're there?
I hope so. I am a fan of Raising Cane's. I'm a fan of Post Malone, and I know Post Malone owns a Raising Cane's, so
I did not know that.
Yeah. He's like the spokesperson for it.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the pink canes.
Yeah.
going to take a gander to that. So, Cam, I got to see you this past weekend in Miami, Oklahoma, and then you got to actually go up to Juliet and see G.I. Joe Foley. So what was your experience like? Miami was pretty cool. We'll pull up a few highlights here in a bit and then go over your experience that you had.
Oh God! So that was my first time in Miami. That's always been a bucket list thing for me to do. Was get there. We were finally able to make it happen this year. It was a great show, really, from start to finish. Great lineup, great people there. Love being there. I hope we get to do it again next year.
And then you went over to Juliet. So how was that?
Yeah, we this past weekend was fun, man. We made the drive to Miami, and then we got up early. What was it, Saturday night? Went up and saw the Bigfoot open house. Hung out there for like an hour and a half, and then we ended up being an hour late to the Juliet show, but we made it. We got to see Jill. We got to see Chris. Everybody. That show was fun too. I hope I can start going to that show every year. With that one only being 4 hours away from me or us, that show's really fun.
If it's always going to be the same weekend as Miami, I think next time I will skip a day in Miami and go there. Because Cam was trying to convince me to go, and I was supposed to go somewhere else. But I was like, Miami, it's a nice place.
Yeah, he's like, Miami's got my heart. I'm like, listen, I get it, but you should definitely come to Juliet with us.
It's got Route 66. It's got homemade root beer. It's got hot dogs. It's got hamburgers. Like Joe, if Joe was at Miami, he would do the same thing.
Dude, I love Miami. I haven't been able to do that one in oh God, when was the last time I did it? 23? I think I only did it once, but
okay.
That show was rowdy. The lineup there is killer. The guys that put on the show know how to put a track together. And then you get every other psychopath that brings a truck for some odd reason. And it's that one in Evansville. I don't know why, but for 2 shows in the middle of nowhere, everybody drives the crap out of their trucks at that show. And I'm all for it. I love it. But I was there, and I think Garner, I had freestyle. Well, I thought I had it in the bag for a while. And then Jamie Garner goes and does a backflip off the back of the bus, which I didn't even know he could do that, but he did. And man, it was awesome. We were out there with Zach, and I think Cole was there. Zimmers were there, and that was when Zimmer was still with Garner. But that show was just so much fun. I'd love to go back and do it again.
Yeah, Miami. My first time was 2 years ago in 23, and I think Jamie, and when you did it, I think that was 22 maybe, because I had just skipped that year. But that place is incredible. It's like you say, that in Evansville, small town galore. I think Miami used to have an actual purpose-built backflip, did it not? I don't know. I think it did. But ever since that, they just started doing backflips off of freaking buses and stuff. And we'll go over highlights of that too. Tim Jones tried to do a backflip off of a crush bus, and he got half the rotation, stuck it in there, and they spent about 8 minutes trying to recover him and roll it back down.
Yeah, I've seen that before. That's a rough recovery.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. TJ, you weren't at any monster truck shows this past weekend. You were busy RVing, man.
Yep. Capital Pride in DC, they use 10, 11 motorhomes from us, motorhome trailers. So we have to take them down. They stay there on 3rd Street, right next to the Capitol or the White House. Yeah. And they stay there for a couple of days, and then we pick them up late at night. And so I've been working, getting home 10 o'clock at night, sometimes even 2, 3 in the morning every day for the past 2 weeks. So yay me.
Oh man. And shout out to Mac Bulldog Mac. He's over in Lake Erie right now for the All-Star Monster Truck Tour. That should be a good one. I miss when they used to do 3-wide. I don't know if you boys seen that, but the 3-wide monster truck action there when they race is insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
They haven't done it in a few years. I think the last time was 22, but it was gnarly. So yeah, I'll pull up a few highlights here, and we'll go over some other stuff. Mephiles, what have you been up to? It's great to have you on the pod. And what you been busy with?
Not much. Just working all mostly mornings, but I was at the Boonesboro Overdrive show, and I got to help out with the Snyders because they brought back Toxic for a show, and they won't be back till August. But it was great to have the hands-on experience again.
That's cool. I mean, nothing like it, Joe. You told us your story a few times when we did our podcast, how you got into it and being in high school, and then eventually bringing your truck back to the high school that you grew up with. And that was such a cool story, going from just a fan to being a crew member, and now a full-time driver in the Jam and Throwdown and everywhere.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, I wouldn't change anything that I did. I loved it. I mean, the guy, again, at that Topsfield show, which I know I've talked about it 10,000 times, but no, I went out there to work with Richie Blackburn and helped him out, and he ended up canning a motor, which sucked because that I'd never seen Viper run before, and I was kind of excited to see it. And then we tired his truck down, and then the king of the throttle monsters, Mike Christensen, was still working with Cretan at the time, and I think he had Outlaw and Knucklehead there, and something had happened, like a third member blew out or something, and I helped him out for a couple minutes, and I think I just started chucking wrenches at him because I didn't know what I was doing, but I helped out as best I could. But man, I mean, now working on him it's still fun. There are days when I want to pull my hair out of my head mostly because I'm kicking myself in the butt because I did something stupid, but that's okay. But I still love working on him. It's still fun.
TJ, I got my screen share up. We'll go over some highlights from Juliet and Miami, and then we'll go and do our next topics coming up. We'll see what Foley's talking about here. Look at this place. This place is massive. Oh my gosh. What's it like being on this floor compared to your normal independent show you do, Joe? I mean, it's such a big floor space.
It's huge, man. I mean, I always love the independent shows. I love doing throwdowns just because it's so different. Like we never really know what exactly we're gonna get. I mean, we do Monster Jam. It's consistent. We know exactly what we're gonna get. We know exactly what the track's gonna be like. We usually know the floor space, but we have 5 or 6 shows this year that I've never been to, and I have no idea what I'm in store for. So it's like when I pull into the building at night and I see a school bus on the floor,
yeah,
I'm stoked. I'm always ready to go. But big infields like this, like big racetracks all on the infield, those are my favorite shows ever.
Right. And here comes the old slap wheel you were talking about.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Great.
Beautiful.
Hey. Yeah.
Oh, 4.
Wow.
He got 4 in there.
Holy moly.
And a pretty gnarly little donut right there. No, that was fun. We had I got a couple videos from Lindsay Noble and Keaton Stewart that both came out. They're both announcers with Monster Jam. And Keaton was over there doing her voiceover for the whole video, which was pretty cool.
Oh, that's sick. Well, here's racing the polar bear.
Oh, yeah. That truck's pretty cool. I was pretty skeptical when I first saw it, but actually seeing it in person, I really do like the body. It's pretty sweet.
Right. I think it grows on a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because at first you're like, oh, okay. Looks interesting in the renders, but when you see it in person, it's totally different.
See, what I don't get is how come I can't race like this in Monster Jam and actually...
Dude, what the heck?
Blame on the dirt,
Holy
man.
moly. Popping a power slap
pulley. You put me against anybody else, I'm screwed. I can't race in a straight line.
Blame the dirt.
Yeah.
That Jim Kohler at the 2017 World Finals.
Which one's this one?
Yeah, I love that Jim had the Spin Master body for this one, too.
Jim versus
Elliot had asked him, he goes, can you bring a cool body to one of my shows? He goes, because you always bring the green one. He goes, sure. And the spider body just happened to be just put back together that week, so we threw it back on and went for it.
Nice. I gotta say, Brett cheated there. He threw the tire in front of Jim.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Wow, this racing course is gnarly.
Yeah, that was wicked, dude.
Oh my gosh. How'd Chris do?
He did pretty good. I'm pretty sure he beats him.
Dang, give it away like that?
Jerry Beck's got an anniversary going on right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, 10 years.
10 years for dump truck?
Yeah, he's got the 10th year anniversary merch.
Pretty
I'm
rowdy.
pretty sure he celebrated 10 years, but I think it's technically 11.
Because he had that other truck that was on Screaming Demon. What was it called?
I don't remember.
No idea.
I don't know off the top of my head. Okay, and then that was freestyle.
Yep.
So that was Juliet. I guess we'll watch Chris and Jim. Who's driving Brutus, Joe?
Johnny Boy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Park Patrol. That's what I was talking about.
Sweet.
That bike looks so nice.
This is all stuff I haven't seen any of freestyle yet. So.
Oh, really?
Nope. I didn't get a
That's
chance
your-
to watch anything.
It's your first impressions with us.
It is, and it looks like a ton of fun, and I'm still super upset that I didn't get to do anything.
I don't blame you.
That is my
Whoa.
favorite hit in all of Monster Truck. The Jammer Bus is my favorite hit ever. I have still never been able to hit it.
By the way, Joe, they have a whole fireworks show going on behind Jim right now as he's doing his run.
Okay, so it was insane because I was sitting in the rig trying to see what was going on, and I seen all the fireworks go off. I was like, oh, I guess the show's over. And then like 5 more trucks went out and freestyle. I was like, oh, really?
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Yeah,
look at
Jim's
that.
got to be one for the He's got to be the man.
That
Fireworks.
is nuts.
With the fireworks, it looks like the Freedom Factory.
Right?
Yeah, no kidding.
That's the great thing watching the fireworks go.
Oh man, there's just so much stuff to attack on this track. It's like this has got to be one of the top 5 like independent tracks to go and conquer.
Yeah, that was fun. It's weird. It's like I think I get more lost on a Monster Jam track than I do in a summer show, which is so weird. But like all year this year, it probably took me until like the last. Yeah, I was probably 8 or 9 weeks into the tour this year before I actually figured out what jump was where and how the track was set up. It took me forever to figure this track out.
Well, it seemed harder too with the track layout they had for the different tours this year. One was kind of easier to have more flow on, but less big jumps, whereas the other one, you kind of would land and then have to hit another obstacle.
Yeah, I mean, I liked what we had last year. Like my 2 favorite jam tracks is whatever the heck we did last year, and then the POD track, like the double St. Louis style ones. Those ones are fun just because there's so much open area, and you don't have to worry about just jumping into something else.
Right.
And you actually get a run at hitting whatever you want to hit. So I mean, big air is usually my thing. That's what I aim for.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's like the car stack this year bit me, I don't even know how many times because every time I jumped, I'd land on the like apex of the next hit, and then I roll over, and then I just be upset. And it took me forever to figure it out.
I think we just lost Wayne.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Oh, he's frozen.
Oh no, we lost Wayne.
Dang, poor Wayne.
Oh no!
Oh, the
What a
humanity.
Hey guys.
There we
Oh,
go.
he's back.
Hey guys.
Back. All right.
Wow, that's great.
Technical difficulties.
All right, waiting for it to fully get loaded back up. Wayne,
That's
can you pause
hilarious.
it? Can you pause it, Wayne?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's funny. I was saying it's easier at Throwdown or All-Star or wherever because you have more time to hit another ramp. Whereas the jam, you got 2 locked minutes and you better get your butt to the next ramp or else it's going to look boring.
Exactly. And I have a severe problem with the summertime shows where I'll put down like a 5-minute freestyle and I don't even know I did it. Then I get back and Jim's like, dude, we didn't know if you were going to stop. I was like, I didn't want to, but how long did I go? He goes like, literally like 5 minutes. I'm like, oh, sorry.
What's the longest run you've done at West Lab?
West Lab, I'd go all day long. I wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
Dude, oh man. I think last year's West Lab was probably the longest I ran.
Really?
I think so. I want to say.
Give Joe some pre-workout and he'll do a 5-minute run.
Who's this? Is Mayhem?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
The old Chris K.
Oh, Chrissy Mudd over here. Well, he's not Chrissy Mudd anymore, but you know.
His dogs are still out though.
We
his
should
headlights going
watch
out.
Johnny. Johnny had a really good run.
Oh, yeah? We'll go back and check that one out, too.
I think he started freeze, or he was the second.
How many
you
cans
guys-
of...
you guys
Joe, I was
have
wondering,
seen
how many cans of blinker fluid does Chris go through?
Too many. just to keep them stupid headlights on, man. Good Lord, he's ripping through gallons of it. It's awful.
Does he have a flat? What's going on?
Yes, he had flat.
Oh,
He did
okay.
get flat, yeah.
I figured.
Yeah, when you guys see Johnny run, he's got a pretty solid nickname. Because he is just the murderer of all tires, and you will see why when you guys watch it.
I felt like Jim and Chris had the most. They were fighting each other for this series for blowing out the tires.
Oh, in Monster Jam? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I have never seen somebody destroy more Michelin tires in my entire life than John Kohler. That dude is a tire slayer, and I don't know how he does it, but he came back after this freestyle, and I've never seen a Michelin ripped open that bad before.
Really?
I mean, I was impressed. Don't get me wrong. I love it, but good Lord.
It's always nice to see Brutus back.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to be his identity for the foreseeable future. I don't see him changing out of that one.
Oh, blown tire immediately?
Yeah.
Yep.
No
Man.
shot.
I didn't
And
know it
then
was that quick.
he went like a minute and a half, 2 minutes with a blown tire.
That's pretty awesome.
So for the fans watching, oh wow,
Nice.
Joe, can you explain, since obviously Monster they don't normally let you go with flat tires that often?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the different feeling? Obviously you can tell you have a flat because you know something's wrong because it's leaning more different than normal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what? I guess the question is, what do you do differently for your runs with the flat tire?
Honestly, it's like, so if you have a blown out tire on, let's say it's your left rear, like Johnny's got right here, you kind of want to, or it's his right rear, it don't matter, whatever it is. You kind of want to aim a little more to the left because when you stomp on it, it's going to pull to the right. So you kind of want to line up a little off center for everything. But in my personal experience, when I blow out a tire or I snap an axle or something like that, I just get aggressively upset and I just start driving like a moron and just start breaking more things, which is not good.
Sometimes it works.
But no, Johnny does great here. I mean, he's still hitting everything. He's got a good flow. You definitely want to hit stuff faster with a tire down like that. I mean, that was good, but I would have hit it a little harder. But he's still, I mean, for as new as Johnny is, he came out swinging. I mean, he's been killing it since he started, which is awesome.
Yeah, I can't believe he did this whole run with that tire that flat.
Oh, yeah.
And he barely missed the Cybertruck.
Yeah, I think he got pretty close to Cybertruck twice out here.
Wow.
I was honestly surprised. I didn't know they left Cybertruck out there, and they're like halfway through John's run.
I don't think Johnny knew either.
Yeah,
Well-
they said it was in him.
Well, what happened where they had to leave the Cybertruck out there? Had a bad crash?
I have no idea.
Must have
No,
blown a
he just
battery.
rolled over. It wasn't like
Let's
a
go
terrible.
find out. We're doing a show review here. Let's find out.
The electric truck must have blown a battery or something.
Yeah,
They
oh,
tried pushing
crazy.
it back.
He must
Yeah,
have ran
yeah,
out of
electric truck.
charge. Okay, let's see. A backflip?
Oh, I saw this.
Oh! Ooh!
That's not why, but that's definitely the reason.
Oh my goodness. Dog's pretty gnarly still. And Kylie's been getting used to getting some big air, so overall, what do we give? We give Juliet 5 big booms?
Oh, God.
Without Joe Foley, I don't know. I say 4.
4 big booms. If
Four
Joe,
big
if
booms.
Joe did it, give
Good
it.
before.
I'd say 4.5, but yeah, not a 5.
Yeah, 4.5. Still looked like a solid show, though. Looked like a lot of fun, especially for freestyle. And the fireworks kind of reminded me of overseas Monster Jam show, like they did Saudi Arabia years ago, and they had fireworks going off in the background. Kind of reminded
That's
me of that.
I wish they would bring back pyro. I really do, because
Oh,
it
man.
makes the shows like it adds that extra something to it that just makes it cooler, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they bring it back like
Yeah.
for a few off-season shows?
They brought it back for Tom for a minute. Like every time he would intro or something during his retirement tour, they had pyro going on.
Yeah.
Right.
But I like WWE just stupidity of fireworks and rockets and things exploding. Like that's what I like. But I'm not qualified to make those kinds of decisions.
No, you blow enough stuff.
Hey,
Enough engines, enough tires and engines.
All right,
talk about
I got you.
steel.
Yeah.
Right
Man.
there, man.
You just wait. I'm keeping that up here. You wait.
Yeah. Mr. Sonic.
You won't remember that.
He'll remember at your wedding.
He's not gonna remember when you're in the pit party.
He'll remember at your wedding for sure.
It's gonna ruin the wedding because of it.
This is
All the pyro will be at the wedding. I'll
yes,
bring
all
it,
the
Mike.
all the pyro, all the blown engines and tires. All right, pull up the screen share, TJ.
I didn't even know, you didn't say anything. I didn't even notice.
So I got Miami highlights here. I'm not sure how loud the volume
That was
is.
loud.
Is it?
You're
That sounds
now.
good.
Okay. Yeah, it was a good show. Day number 1 was super muddy. So I would say compared to past Miamis, it was okay. Like, wasn't fantastic. But day number 2 definitely made up for it. And I'm not sure if you saw, Joe, but there was a special tribute truck that Jamie Gardner made.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. I wanted to know your guys' opinion on the Shockwave guys. Personally, I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I really liked it too. And I saw the jet truck a lot, like growing up on TV and stuff. So it was really sick to see it. Like nobody knew about this secret.
But yeah, I think the last time that I saw Shockwave run, we were in Wheeling, Missouri, way back when. Like it must have been like 21-ish or so.
Really? Okay.
Dude, I saw Shockwave like when I was like 10, maybe, at like an Eve of Destruction in Connecticut or something like that. But seeing that thing back, I totally forgot I was at a monster truck show. Like I was more excited to watch the jet truck blow something up and watch a monster truck.
Right? Hey, just side questing now. Like when Monster Jam owned that drag racing series, and they would bring Gravedigger and all of them to the racetrack, like
Yeah.
Englishtown, all the other tracks, Bradenton near me. Oh my gosh, that was the coolest thing ever.
That'd be sweet. I wish they would do more. Like, I wish they would do like crossover stuff like that. But the NASCAR thing they had was sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I forget who on earth ran the car, but it looked awesome. But I wish they would kind of incorporate other outside things into Monster Jam again.
For sure. I think there's plenty of room for collaboration like that, just like the
100%.
NASCAR thing. And they just did one at Rockville a few weeks ago. They did a collaboration with band. I forgot the name.
Lincoln Park?
Lincoln Park, yep.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I'm super curious about all that because I don't know anything about it, but I'm excited about it. I like Lincoln
Same.
Park, so.
Big Lincoln Park guy, too.
Oh, yeah.
I know people are on the fence with the new singer, but I like it.
She's good.
Yeah,
Like-
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, obviously, Seth is awesome, but for
Right.
finding a replacement, I mean, she's solid. Like, I really like her, too.
Yeah, she's got great vocals.
Yeah, so the old straight line. Oh, yeah. Well, they don't do straight line here, so I guess it was kind of a highlight.
Oh, they do straight line racing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually they go and do a turn. I forget
Yeah.
what they call it. I always love seeing this truck. Bad decision.
No,
Jordan
had a bad
Fish was
decision
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
no
love
bad
this truck.
decision.
Airmail.
That's
Yeah.
Jordan?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jordan
All
Fisher.
right.
Yeah, Jordan did a really good job for what the truck was putting up with, and he got some good air.
Yeah, I finally got to see. I haven't seen Dish or Jordan at all this year because they weren't running, but they showed up to Philly, and that was pretty sweet. I like hanging out with those guys. They're good
Yes.
dudes.
I saw
Yeah.
the story where he wore the mayhem suit.
That's the first time I saw him. He came around the corner and started asking questions. I was like, Chris, shut up. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Chris can't grow a mustache like that.
You could just draw one on. Go to Spirit Halloween.
Yeah.
That'd be a good weekend prank. So yeah, day 1 was numbers pretty solid. Nothing like super crazy happened because of all the mud. But Darren Basil had a really good run. He got some good air for what the track was putting up with. I'll just skip ahead here a little. Oh, yeah.
So, Joe, I heard there's a question. I've heard a couple questions. Jordan was talking about checking like oil pressure or something while they're driving in the air and all that stuff during the freestyle run.
Yep.
Do you check your oil pressure?
Yeah, I don't stop looking at this stupid thing because I'm terrified it's gonna blow up.
Good job, Joe.
We have a gauge on the truck. We have 2 of them because we have this EFI crap. So we have the little ECU screen over to the right, and then I still have a mechanical oil gauge. And when the mechanical oil gauge drops to 20, I have a trailer brake light in front of my face that just turns red. And when it turns on, I can't see anything, so I shut the truck off. So I don't care what everybody says. I have not blown a truck up because of lack of oil pressure. It blows up for other reasons. I can't drive with oil pressure lights on.
Keyword other reasons.
Yes, there are many other reasons why they've blown up, but oil pressure is not one of them.
Good job. We're proud of you, Foley. I want to get over to the end of it when they do the reveal.
Sid says Brett won racing.
Dude, Brett's been killing it all year.
So here is Shockwave.
Oh, yeah. I did see this.
Yeah.
Beautiful truck.
I'll go back. What do you guys think? I thought the stuff on the back is really cool. We can't say those words.
Oh, yeah. Hang on a second.
I think the body looks really great. That looks fantastic.
I think there's an army helicopter coming to get Joe Foley right now.
Oh no!
It actually is just like.
I was gonna say I really like the design, especially the mouth, because I really like that design of like the shark mouth on military aircraft.
Yeah.
I just really like that aesthetic in general. So see it on another monster truck is really cool.
Yeah, it looks really gnarly. I was a big fan.
James said it was supposed to be the 13th truck to run that night, but they couldn't get the truck started, so they put it on his truck for the next day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep. So it ended up being a really cool reveal. And what was funny is the truck that was towing it out on the flatbed actually got stuck, so they had to take a loader and put it onto the semi-truck and keep on towing the whole thing out. So that was pretty funny. That was a good time. So they had fireworks, and then day number 2, definitely the highlight of the weekend. Darren Basil did really good with the wheelies. Trip Jones had some great 2-wheel action. And there was a little frog hanging out there in the tailgate.
Oh, was there?
I love frog.
Looks quite familiar.
Yep. He made his debut with Joe for the last stadium show where Joe went like an ape man and must have had like 10 pounds of pre-workout. And now he made it to Miami. We'll have to watch that run, Joe, and get your reactions as you're going through it.
Yeah, that was a fun run. For how short it was, I was having so much fun doing that.
You might hear us saying stuff in the video.
Here we go, everybody. Here's the backflip attempt.
For whatever reason, that's slow mode. No reason there.
That just made it so much funnier.
It was fantastic.
I don't know if you purposely did that or whoever just did that on purpose. That was funny stuff.
Zimmer Jr. lost a transmission on his second hit here because he tries to put it into first right here. Oh, no.
Okay.
Just got cut out.
Hey, Joe, what do you think about the crazy kangaroo truck?
I'm looking at, honest to God, I thought it was a Megalodon for a second. I was like, that's cool. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I'm obviously partial to the Barbarian just because it's been around for so long, but...
Yeah, everyone is.
What is it? Crusheroo, I believe is what it's called?
Yeah, it's Crusheroo.
I mean, that's pretty sweet. I mean, it's cool. I'll say it's cool.
It's pretty dope.
It's cool.
I remember the first year, like seeing it, I was like, "Holy moly, kangaroo truck!"
It's something different, man.
Like brand new body.
No.
Oh man, Zach doing Zach.
By the
things.
way, isn't the MAP Motorsports owner? Isn't he related to the guy who drove Shockwave?
Yeah, his brother.
Yeah.
Wait, it is?
Yeah. It's crap. Darnell. I know their last name's Darnell. I can't remember what their first name is, but yeah, it's his brother.
Wow. Chris Darnell's the guy that passed away.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know it was his brother. That's crazy. Yeah, the other cool body scheme they had was the 20th anniversary. And then
Riley's messaging me.
Oh, okay. Kermit went for a little ride. I thought John Zimmer Jr. is going to try the crazy ramp where he cross threads it and sends it.
Dude, oh my god. I love that. I'm so
Right?
jealous that I haven't been able to do that. That is the coolest hit ever. I saw him do that. I got excited watching on my phone.
Yeah.
Zimmer's a badass, honest to God.
He does a beautiful job driving, man. He just has natural talent.
I'm super stoked, honestly, that he's in finals this year. I don't want to say I called it, but I kind of called it. I had a pretty good
just kind of
to come in and do a really good job on that tour. I'm stoked that he's in finals. I really am.
Mm-hmm.
Who was your biggest surprise making it either in the main field or the LCQ?
We got to go over the list again, but I'm genuinely surprised that Chris is in the LCQ. I thought he was going to make the main field. I'm not going to be that guy, but I'm not surprised that Mikey Pag made it into the main field. I really thought he was going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm stoked that he is. I'm definitely surprised that Cole Bernard's in the LCQ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to go through the whole list, and we'll kind of talk about that.
Yeah, we'll go through the list.
Yeah.
Dude, Tim Jones was an idiot, dude. He went insane. His suspension was so tweaked, Joe. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Classic Tim Jones.
I can't believe I missed that. Why couldn't that be the first one?
Tim Jones did like a 3-minute freestyle, too.
Oh, that's a half and half body? Oh, yeah.
Oh, Ryan Disharoon had some engine issues. He wasn't able to get timed right or something. And it was really giving him in a lot of trouble.
You got the split body on?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Hey, someone's trying to sneak in here.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Let's see if we can get a little update.
How you doing, Riley?
Riley?
Oh boy.
Oh boy, look who's in town.
I can like barely hear you guys, to be honest, but I'm here in Erie right now for the All-Star show.
We got a pit report.
Pit report.
everyone's laughing.
What's going on down there, Riley?
Yeah.
Not too
You're
much.
rocking the Duke boys.
The show's starting in like 5 minutes, so.
What are your predictions and who's in the lineup?
Well, we got Montana Robbins, Triton Robbins, John Zimmer Jr., John Zimmer Sr., David Olfer, and Darren Basil.
Nice, good lineup there. Can we get a track view?
Is there a way to flip this around?
Just flip her around.
I don't know if they'll let me, but I'll just do this.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Gonna tear
Looks
it
good.
up.
Oh, yeah.
Looks good, Riley.
No, you guys should have came to this one.
I thought about it. Riley was on the list, but I'm going to be busy for a while, so I decided to take the weekend off.
Oh, no, everyone's flagging.
Oh,
no, we're losing him.
where, is the Axe fan still here, too?
I think we lost that Joe, too. This is
Oh
good.
my god. He blacked out.
Yeah,
The stream's falling apart.
literally.
Oh, I got no. Riley's messaging. Riley, how are you messaging if you're in here?
I don't know how Riley's messaging you. Oh, look at Riley. Oh, he's gone.
There he goes.
Now for our commercial break.
Oh, we
Oh,
lost
Oh,
Joe.
lost Joe. That was not me that
man.
time.
We're dropping.
We're dropping
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Thank you,
I'm
Wayne.
back.
That's good.
Oh, I got something to talk about, boys. Selena's Monster Truck Throwdown. What a freaking show that was. That was a good time.
Oh yeah.
That looked like a really good show.
Yeah. It was a really fun experience in person.
Yeah.
And they did just as good as they would with Monster Jam. They filled up the whole main grandstand. They have all the vendors in the back. So I think that if they do that again and they opened up the side stands, that they would sell out a good amount of it.
Yeah.
So, what did you think, Mephiles? I know you keep up pretty well with all the monster truck shows and stuff.
I thought it was a really good show with all the top tier West Coast indies. Well, minus Titan, but he had a lot of
I
great.
wish he was there. That would have been sick.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember, he did that like nosedive in 2013 Monster Jam, completely destroyed the front axle. Could have recreated that. But hey, still, one hell of a show. Bunch of great drivers. I keep forgetting that Cyclops was there too, and Unnamed and Untamed. By the way, Unnamed and Untamed rolled.
I know, that was crazy. I was like, oh man, I thought he was going to do a backflip.
Oh, look at that.
Oh! From the kitchen table. Hello, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
Oh, what did I miss? Sorry.
We were just talking about the Throwdown show in Salinas.
Oh yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah. What were your thoughts from a driver perspective? Did you like the track, and what did you think about Throwdown being there?
Yeah, I'm jealous that I didn't get to do it, but I'm happy that they got a Monster Jam venue and put crush cars and school buses back in it.
Definitely. Same here.
Yeah,
I know
it looked like a lot of fun. It really did.
A long venture to go out there, but I hope that they could have Team Scream there in the coming years.
I hope so. I hope that Elliot gets like old school venues, kind of like I know Monsters versus Megas has West Leb, but what is it, Eldora? That's one that they used to do.
Man.
Oh
That
yeah.
would be sweet. I know Holly got picked up Stafford Springs, I think.
I just want someone to
They
pick
just
up.
did the show today, actually.
Oh
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
I just want someone to pick up Hagerstown again. We haven't had anything since 2023.
Speaking of that,
Hagerstown's so much fun.
I
Speaking
heard
of-
there is something going to happen in Hagerstown, but I don't remember what it is. So I don't know.
Okay.
Well, that's
Okay,
not
TJ.
helpful.
Come
I don't-
on.
I don't remember when it was said, so I don't know if it's. I heard someone is trying to pick it up, but I don't remember which one. I don't remember who I heard it from, so I can't really.
That's
If
like
I had to guess, I would assume Hot Wheels is probably trying to grab it because they already
think
that,
so.
which cool, but I mean, I want to do it. I want to do it again.
Go drive a Hot Wheels truck.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that the Vauders guys haven't really done anything with it.
Yeah, I don't know the whole story about it. Something about some disagreement between Mike and the track owner. I don't know what happened. I think it was a money thing, but that was super fun. That's my first rollover. You two were there for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wish I was there, but I was on vacation.
I can't believe that was your first rollover.
Dude, it took a while for me to actually roll it over. Now I do it every single weekend, but it still took a while.
Every time that it figures down, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah.
And then you got the GoPro footage of Joe saying something in the cab.
Dude, I don't know. It took me so long to figure out when you guys cut to the technical difficulties and it was just me looking at the camera. I'm like, what happened? I was like, oh, I was talking. Gotcha. I know what I said. Yeah.
TJ, you giving us that little hint is like someone taking a crap in a toilet. And
I'm
leaving it for
sorry.
the next guy.
It was. We talked about it. I thought like 2 weeks ago. Whatever we did our last
Nobody
podcast,
knows
we
who did it, but it's there.
Yeah, You can check the logs. It's somewhere in there, I think.
All right, somebody check the Mike Trapper. Go check the logs.
Yeah, Mike, get to work.
God, Mike Trapper.
Mike Trapper, dude. He makes those freaking. Oh my gosh, he makes those. What do you call it? The something edits. I can't remember. There's a word for it. But he's made some cool edits for G.I. Joe Foley.
He has. I asked him for a couple of them. His edits are so much fun. I love
Mm-hmm.
them. Well, I had him when I did that balls to the wall one, because it was right after the whole balls thing came back for the second round. I asked him. I messaged him like that day. I was like, "Can you make an edit of the videos with balls to the wall in it?" And he goes, "Yep, I can do that." I was like, "Sweet."
Let's go. Oh, I know what the name is now. Thirst Trap Edits.
Oh.
Hey.
I think there was one video that I had. Chasten Whitfield did it. She used to work for Monster Jam, and she made I would consider it as a thirst trap because I looked good, but I need to get a couple more of those. One of these days I will. Who knows?
Keep your tail line going, bud. You'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Oh man. Let's see. What else do we got? There's a few extra shows, but we could just skip them and go check out the World Finals lineup and get your thoughts.
Yeah.
Or
We'll do some discussioning about the World Finals.
I would love to hear Joe's rant
No,
of why
you
he
do
didn't
not.
get in.
Nobody wants Joe's opinion on the World Finals.
I was gonna talk about Boonesboro, but I already told you guys about it.
Boonesboro.
Yeah, I mean, Bigfoot stuff happened. There was a Canadian show. UK had some type of thing with Swamp Thing, apparently.
Oh.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Are you live? Hold on, Wayne.
I think Georgina was driving.
Oh.
That truck's got to be pretty old. That thing's been around a long time.
Yeah, it's
Look at
on
that! There's a freaking legend car. Oh my gosh!
Jesus.
You can't see that.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, he's getting close.
Oh my goodness.
That looks totally safe.
It's safe.
I
That
like
truck
it.
looks like it's actually
It's
holding
to
up pretty well.
regulation. It's okay.
Is that an old Patrick truck?
Yeah, but they modified it a ton.
Yeah.
It was one of Craig Christensen's old trucks. I think Captain Insano.
Oh, really?
I think so. Don't quote me on it. Don't quote me on it.
It looked pretty gnarly for the little display that Swamp Thing did. I love this thing with the chrome scheme that they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
looks
so
so
glad they
beautiful.
kept it after the anniversary.
Me too. It just
It's
fits
too
even
beautiful
better.
to get rid of. Yeah,
I know. It looks so pretty.
yeah.
I miss seeing this thing compete at Monster Jam, but
Yeah,
Monster Jam
yeah.
has like so many things that you have to abide to now.
Yeah, regulations and
Safety.
stuff.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
is that?
Oh, playing hooky. Oh yeah, new Holman truck. That thing. Not
Godzilla,
Godzilla.
Monster Medic, and playing hooky.
Wow.
How about that?
Monster Medic.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that Richie's truck? That was Blackbird's rig for a while, wasn't it?
Go ahead, Wayne. Answer the question, Wayne.
Oh, he's gone.
He's got. Oh, good
Ah.
money.
Great.
Hey,
Oh, he's back.
There we go.
I don't know actually. It's a good question. But I know that playing hooky is what the Seasox, one of the Seasox drives, right?
Yeah, JR. Got
Yeah,
to see
JR.
him a few weeks ago at Big Diamond Speedway, Pennsylvania,
Cool.
where I also got to ride with Dennis Anderson, which is nice.
Oh, that's sick. You want to see a mud show? I saw that this Bangor show that All Star did was freaking soup fest. Yeah.
You can tell what
There's-
truck that is.
It's plain crazy.
Oh,
Little
now
Montana Robbins right there.
Yeah. If you don't know him, who are you?
I-
Come on back.
Those are good dudes. I like running with them.
Yeah, they're fun. I always enjoy seeing them at independent shows.
Ah,
I
Gregory.
miss that truck.
Yeah.
Greg the Monster Lobster.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
bad.
beautiful. It's
Yeah,
actually
that-
at,
Pretty good.
yeah. This truck was at my second show ever, back in
Really?
2011. Yeah.
Man, I've been wanting to see Greg for like years, so I'm
Yeah, I
hoping to see him by the end of the year.
Got to see him in Gaithersburg and Wildwood. It was pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
He actually won
Wildwood's on the bucket list.
You guys want to talk about a rig with some Jake breaks? Old Gregory's rig is pretty rowdy.
Oh, yeah? Whoa, they had Toasaurus there?
Mercy was
Yeah.
there?
Torosaurus.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, Toasaurus.
Look.
There it is.
Nice.
Holy crap, I did not know that truck was there. This is a bucket list place for me to go, though. It's just like a cool place to visit,
Yeah.
even though it rains all the time.
I mean, hey, rain can sometimes.
That's the Northeast
sometimes
for
be
you,
fun.
buddy. It rains
Yeah.
every day.
Yep.
Oh my god. Holy
vouch.
moly.
Yeah, it rained for the Overdrive show I was at. It rained earlier, and I didn't see videos, but Jay Snyder sent me a photo of Toxic, and it was caked in mud, completely drowned in mud.
All right. So going on about mud shows, what's your guys' worst mud show that you've ever been to?
West Leb? No.
No, West Leb's not that bad.
I know mine, but Cam, go ahead. Let's hear what your
I didn't hear what the question was.
worst mud show
Worst-
that you've been to.
Mudtro.
Like worse, like mud wise or like performance wise?
No, just like the disgusting amounts of mud everywhere.
Oh god, that. Maybe Nashville, because I haven't been to many mud fests. Probably
Lucky you.
Nashville War Finals.
Really?
Isn't it bad?
It wasn't that bad. I mean,
Well,
it was.
but,
There
like,
really wasn't
I
mud.
So like, I haven't been to many mud fest shows.
I'll
Oh.
tell you mine. It was actually 2 shows this year. It was Renegade at Clearbrook, Virginia. Rained like hell on the second show, and then the one I just mentioned, Overdrive at Boonesboro. It rained earlier. It didn't rain for the second show, which I was at, but it was still a muddy track.
My worst one, I have 2 for you. Probably my first ever show, Tampa 2011 for Monster Jam. And it was like Soup Fest. And Tom Entz was like one of the only people to like send it to the moon and then did like this crazy sidewall. And then my first year going to Australia in Sydney, it was literally nonstop rain the whole day and probably for an extra day. It was insane.
What in the world is that? That looks
Okay.
so
Monster
fun.
Race. Yeah.
I'm glad that I found this. I was looking for it in Sweden. I'm sure Joe's seen this or one of you guys, but they have this like awesome mega truck thing and they race the monster trucks there.
Oh, I want to do that.
Yeah, right? Look at this. Thor and then
Yeah,
this
so they got-
other one.
Yeah, Odin.
Odin, yeah.
Yeah, Odin. That's what used to be Joker.
Hey,
Is that sick, Joe?
that's awesome.
Like, look at these builds of the Mustang.
I heard this Mustang hasn't changed at all. The setup has just remained the same for like 20 years. It's been around.
Really?
Yeah.
So I guess I would say I have 2 also. The one funny one is somewhere in San Jose, in California. It was a Monster Gym event, and
Jose.
Tom Mentz, St. Jose. They did the 49ers stadium. This is like years ago, like
Wow.
I was
probably
gonna say,
10 years.
That's a while ago. Then.
And actually, it would have been 10 years probably by now, if not more. And Tom did donuts right in front of us, and we were judging, and they had the big scoreboard things. You had to flip it, those big white scoreboards you had to flip over.
Yep.
And they shut Tom off in the middle of doing donuts. He flips over, and the one tire just catches the mud, flings it at us because we're front row, and I'm dodging with holding the scoreboard up. The other one I would say would probably have been the World Finals. I guess was that the World Finals where Brandon won racing.
Yeah, 21. I was about to say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
See, I was thinking about saying that, but I don't know if you could count that because it was only the one race that it was.
Well, even
No, it rained the whole day.
yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I was there. It was crazy.
Which event was it?
World Finals.
World Finals 21.
Oh,
Because it rained, they stopped the show in the middle of the racing because it rained.
Yeah.
They, let's say, an hour or so, maybe more than that. They came back. They did a couple, and I think they stopped it twice before they said screw it, and we'll send them at the end there, which is what they did.
Yeah,
Right.
that was
Yeah, let's not forget who did the practice pass. TJ's favorite driver.
Oh yeah, Blake.
That's PJ's driver.
Yes, definitely. Oh, so was a tire.
yeah.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Oh, right there.
Good commentary there from the guy.
Oi, 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 oi.
Sounds like TJ.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so this thing's sick. I just wanted to bring this up before I ended the
it's fun.
screen share portion of this.
Speaking of screen share, Wayne.
Oh yeah.
Before we get into
Joe.
World Finals,
We got something important to show you.
Okay. What do we got?
speaking of World Finals lineup, we discussed this earlier. This is for Joe.
Yeah.
He hasn't seen it. Anyone else who hasn't seen it, we officially know who the other two celebrity judges for World Finals are this year. Wayne's going to pull up the video.
Okay, wait. Time out. Before he plays it, who are the current ones that we have right now?
Yeah.
Comments.
Okay.
Dennis Anderson
And Heavy D.
Yeah, Heavy D.
Heavy D. Okay. All right. So what? There's two more.
There's two more. It's supposed to be 5. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. This might take a second because whenever our screen shares no audio, so I got.
Oh yeah, we have to have the audio.
Got to do a little trickery here, you know what I'm saying? A
little bit of tomfoolery.
Little eye wipe, little tomfoolery.
So Joe, just a serious question for this. So if they had 2 spots left for judging,
yep,
obviously they do. So, would you feel comfortable having 2 random drivers that did not make the cut out of your friends list? How I would say it.
I don't know, honestly, because I would love to say that I would do it and I would have a blast doing it, but I think truly I would be impartial to independents. I would rank independents higher over the company guys. But I mean, I have favorite drivers too. I mean, Adam's always up there on my very high list of drivers that I like. So I might be impartial to that, but if you found like, I don't know, some independent driver or like an old school driver, like Neil Elliott or something like that, have him do that, that would be sweet. But I think it would be better if it was somebody that played both sides, so that has done the independent side and done the company side.
Lindsay Wink.
Wink would be good. Yep.
Yeah.
Jimmy Creighton.
John Seasock. Jimmy Creighton.
Yeah. Speaking of which, John drove earlier today. Muddy Girl.
Yes.
That's so funny. I love that.
Yeah. John's a muddy girl.
What's up, Max? Oh, Wayne, are you?
And he also won racing. Fun fact.
Sweet.
He did racing nice.
And he had a pretty good freestyle, but he landed hard on the cab. He's okay though.
He's okay.
I think so. Yeah.
You know, I think the first race that I ever won in a monster truck was against Muddy Girl.
Really?
I believe it was. Yeah, I think it was in Goodles, like the county fair we do right up the street. I think it was the first one that I won.
That's cool.
Where were you in?
I was in Brutus at the time.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like my second show because I did Evansville first, and then I went straight to Goodles.
Good stuff.
Good time. I had a blast.
Were you saying back then you didn't know if it was going to be Chris Kohler's identity or yours?
Which one?
Axe.
At the time, it was Chris's, but I had been the firefighter, so I kind of pushed for it to be mine. And Chris didn't really love Axe. He had his own thing in the works, which was Mayhem. It just took him a while to actually make it. So he had his identity that he knew he was going to be. And then, I mean, I didn't know what Axe was until 2019, I think. I did Edmonton, Alberta with Cretan at the time, and Kohler was there. And I seen this big old fire truck, and I was like, "Oh!" I was like, "I like this thing." I was like, "I want to drive this truck one day." And then it just so happened that it worked out that way.
I wish Firehouse Subs would sponsor the thing. I mean,
Dude,
Jim would be
I
so
tried.
happy. It would cover all the bodies. It would work out perfect.
It's
literally the perfect theme.
I've tried Firehouse Subs. I tried Fire Department Coffee. I had Fire Department Coffee on the hook, and then I think like Hendrick Motorsports swung in and took them, which I can't compete with Hendrick Motorsports. So, but
what are you talking about? It's the Foley.
I want to find some sort of a sponsor that I can do just to kind of push the truck a little more.
Yeah.
But maybe one of
what
these days
I just think like it hasn't been the right amount of people pushing for Firehouse Subs because I think that would be the perfect thing. There could be displays, all types of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's always been my thought for years.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Yep. TJ, I got the video.
Yep. What was the name of the county fair?
The Goodall's County Fair, I believe.
Goodall's, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, old school stuff. I mean, it was like who was all there? It was us four, Backdraft, Muddy Girl, and I want to say Samson was there. I could be wrong, but it might have just been the six of us. But that show has gone from just kind of a show to we get last year it was us, 2 of Beck's trucks, 2 of Greg's trucks, and then I think Elliot was there too with Colossus.
That sounds like a great one.
Yeah, that show is shooting up pretty big. That's a pretty good show now.
That's cool. These county fair shows are starting to become some of the bigger ones, like Evansville. I guess technically is sort of like a county fair show.
I count it as county fair show.
Yeah,
still county fair.
Yeah.
Mike Trapper said, "What about Manscaped being a sponsor?" I would look at this guy's beard. Does it look like he shaves?
Not recently.
And that's why I use Manscaped 5.0.
Get the lawnmower 2.0 on the side of the truck.
That would be sick.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Thank you, Mike, for the question.
I think people would love that. Good job, Mike.
Multiple points to Goods Mike right there. Okay, here we go. Here it is.
Okay, we ready?
All right, here we go.
Actually, I want to make sure we see your reaction. So there we go.
Oh boy.
You've got mail.
Oh boy.
We finally know who the celebrity judges for MJW F24 in Salt Lake is.
Can you tell?
You're joking.
Could Joe tell the blurry vision?
I could tell the one on the right.
Oh, thank you. That was the obvious one.
That's the important one.
The important one is an XT guy for sure.
Is that Neil?
No.
I don't know.
If you can tell the one on the right, you can definitely guess the one on the left.
The one on the right? I don't know. Elliot Miller? I
don't know. Yes, our favorite Asian coming to World Finals.
The hat show.
He's got I can't tell the hat. He's got a mustache. That's about all I can. Is it Dish?
Kind of looks like Wario.
Who is that? Wait.
Look, wait. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Oh, wait. Is it Jackson and Rosa?
No,
Jackson.
No? Okay.
Rosa actually might be the real one.
This is the right guy. All right, here we go. This is the right one.
Okay, wait. Okay. You're about
Dick.
That's what I looked like. What can I say?
That was good. That was good, Wayne. That was good.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, that was a good laugh.
Oh,
you really couldn't tell it, Joe?
No.
Oh, come on. All right, Joe. Oh, no, you're using your phone for this. I can't.
Yeah, I
Wayne,
can't.
Wayne.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I'll pull up the World Finals lineup now.
You're not
Wait, so I don't get to know who it is?
Wait.
Come
Wait
on.
a second.
Come on, Wade.
What am I supposed to do?
You had the real picture?
No, I don't have
No.
the real picture.
Oh, come on. You definitely do.
Oh, all right.
All right, wait. Are they
I
drivers?
do.
No.
Well, actually, yeah, they're drivers.
Oh, they both have. Yes, you're right. They both have driven a truck.
They're
Oh,
drivers.
is it? Wait, are they like?
You're not
famous
gonna
people?
guess. You're
Are
not
they
gonna
famous
guess.
people?
Depends on what you consider famous. To you, they are.
To me? This doesn't help anything. Okay, well,
Wait, I
my
wanna
first
keep-
guess would have been who's that? Who's the movie star person that's been driving like in LA? and
Oh,
stuff?
yeah, no. That actually could
Okay.
be a good one. That could be a real one. These two are not. No, because it's gonna be posted on Instagram at the miss. So, you know.
Probably. Wait, so are they? They were drivers? Are they retired?
Haven't been fired yet.
Never mind. I'm not-
What is that supposed to mean?
One has not been fired. The other one has not technically been hired, except for maybe in attendance.
Is it James Calhoun?
Not the way
Here,
you
I'll
said
big
it.
screen it, but I'm gonna
James
make the,
Calhoun.
reaction.
Who? This is stupid.
Wait.
Yeah.
What? You have to... All right, hold on. Let me find the real. If Wade can't find the picture,
I already have the picture.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
All right. You got any more guesses, Joe?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, you're gonna be rolling when you find out who. You ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
Drum roll.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, all right. That's pretty sweet. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome.
A little bit of editing. We finally got a good picture of it. All right.
Perfect. I love it.
May I say the two smoldering pictures of all time?
Indeed. Yes.
Right there. Man. How about that?
I like it. That's awesome.
I put a word in. They laughed.
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, now we're moving on the Monster Jam World Finals, July 4th and 5th, the biggest Monster Jam event of the year. Brought to you by the Utah Sports Commission. Big time fun for the whole family.
Okay, so first
That what
thing
they say.
first.
Go ahead, Cam.
Yo,
Right
what
there,
is
that's what they
your
say.
honest opinion on this format?
Honest opinion of the format, Joe?
I know a nice, honest opinion, of course.
Okay, so my honest opinion. Caleb Blood figured she was going to make it. Wait, it went away. Okay. Caleb Blood, yes. Tyler Menninga, obviously. Weston, I guess. I mean, he's all right. No, I'm kidding. Camden, yeah. Dalton, yeah. I'm stoked for Dalton. Jamie Sullivan,
Yeah.
yeah, she did pretty good. Yeah. Jim Kohler, yes. JCB, yeah, obviously. Zach Garner, makes sense. He has to come back. Kristen Anderson. Yeah. Hey, simmer down.
I haven't forgotten.
Simmer down.
Yeah, simmer down there, boys.
Todd LeDuc, yes. Bartropoulos, yes.
Bartropoulos.
Blake Granger, he won 2 tours, yeah.
Okay.
Of course, TJ's like, no,
One tour,
no.
One event in 2025 counts as a tour. Okay.
Hey, I
TJ's
don't
a
make the
Blake
rules
hater,
here,
Joe.
okay? I do not make the rules. Brass Canny, yep. Armando, yeah, he's like the head El Toro guy. I would say so. Adam Anderson, well, he better make it. I would say yes.
Yep.
Ryan Anderson, yep. Cody Saucier, where did he finish in his tour?
I
Fourth?
think third or
Wow.
fourth, something like that.
It was
Fourth.
Brianna was fourth.
Oh, Brianna was fourth, so then Cody
Oh.
was third.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Cody. Yeah, I like the Codys there. Mahan, sure. I didn't see anything off the tour, but did they pull anybody else from fourth place in an arena onto finals or no?
Kristen.
Yeah, Kristen.
She was a great big.
Okay, all right, fair. All right. Mikey Pag, you're up. Figured that one was coming. John Zimmer Jr., of course. Cynthia Gautier. Yeah, she's the stabilizer poster girl. So yes, 100%. She did a good job this year. And Coltamungus, he's a champion. So yes.
Sure.
Yep. I like all that.
Nothing you hate.
What?
Nothing you hate.
Yeah, Joe Foley's not on there. I hate that, but whatever.
Right here, Joe. Right here.
Based.
Yep.
True though.
What else is there? Two wheel skills. Yeah. Yeah.
Who surprises you on this skills list?
Respectfully, I guess Blake, but I don't really see him do a whole lot of two wheel stuff. And I don't watch the arenas very much, but I see a lot of highlights of Jamie doing stuff. So I guess, yeah. If it was up to me, I would say, I don't even know if I could put 8 in there. Tyler, Ryan, Zimmer, Weston, I think only 4, honest to God.
Yeah.
I really can't think of that many.
I'd personally add Brandon Tolochka.
Oh, yeah, Brandon's great. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, he's been attempting those sidewalls, and he's been doing pretty good at those.
I like his truck, but I also hate his truck because it's a total cheater truck, and he can just park it on the nose and not do anything. And I'm super jealous about it because I can't do that. But yeah, no, Brandon would be good. Stadium people. I mean, yeah, Armando, he's the reigning champ. Yes. I don't know.
So that would be 6 there?
6.
5 there?
Yeah, that was 6.
That'd be 5, I think.
It was 5? No, hold on. Tyler, Weston, Ryan, Zimmer, Telechka.
Oh, yeah, that's 6.
And then, yeah, so 6. I would say 6.
Would you throw in there, obviously, if you have to have an independent, which independent driver would you throw in there?
Jim Kohler. No. Another one besides Zimmer?
Yes.
And Tolochka?
And Telechka?
I guess, yeah.
I think the Robbins boys did pretty good with two-wheel, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, of course. Especially Triton.
They killed it.
Yeah, I would say
Triton's
one of them.
really good.
I was surprised you didn't say Dalton.
Oh, I
Okay,
forgot
listen,
about that.
I like Dalton's two-wheel, but if he throws the steering wheel out the window again, I'm going to freak out.
You'll fully crash out.
Oh, no. Dalton's really good. It's just, I wish that there was more we could do with two-wheel. Like, the stoppies, everybody's seen it. Like, the bicycles are still kind of cool. That's why I go with slap wheelies, because it's not everybody does them.
Speaking of slap wheelies, Pittsburgh, cough, cough, 4 slap wheelies in the brand new venue.
That is true.
That was pretty sick.
That's gotta be a record, right? Somewhere in the
so.
books.
I was thinking about going there, but
That was a fun show. Pittsburgh is great.
Love
All right,
it.
what else is there? High jump?
Oh yeah, getting a little lazy here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll go through the whole thing.
Shoot.
Okay. I genuinely thought that maybe I would make high jump, but I didn't. Camden, he launched it a few times this year. Yeah. Ryan, yes, he's won it like 5 times. Colt, he won it. Yep. Bryce
champ.
Kenny. I don't know what was up with Bryce Kenny this year, but good Lord.
Man,
I mean, holy crap.
I didn't think he would like outdo himself in Atlanta, and he like tried and
He tried.
probably did. Like doing that for 2 days in a row is nuts.
Yeah, he was driving hard this year. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. It was awesome.
Yeah.
craziest thing is I heard he's in a new chassis, aside from a different one from Mohawk Warrior. So it's kind of crazy that he's already gone this crazy in a new truck.
Yeah, I can't say much about the differences. Like I know all the Feld trucks look very similar, so I don't know how they're all set up wise. But I mean, if there's not a huge difference, I mean, he drove Mutt harder than he drove Mohawk. I would say.
Oh yeah, definitely.
100%.
He drove the wheels off that thing every single weekend. I loved it.
Yeah, I'd say he was more technical in Mohawk, but now he's just going all out with Mutt.
Which I'm all for. I don't like the technical stuff. If you go out there and just bonsai it, all for it.
Mm-hmm.
Kayla Blood. Yeah. Well, I don't know. She had that big shot in Atlanta. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah. Yep. Zach Garner. Yeah. Zach went and launched his stuff every single weekend. So yeah. Bari, me and him. Yeah. Jim Kohler, yes.
So
all right, LCQ. Love it.
I heard something, Joe, that are we allowed to say
what?
That Jim's truck that he's driving for the high jump.
I don't know what you're talking
as
about.
far as chassis.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know either.
Okay, I'm glad we don't know the answer.
All right. So LCQ, Mike Christensen. Yeah, he had a great year. Matt Cody, where'd he finish? Second, third?
Second.
Yes, I think he should have made the main field, but that's just me. Yes.
I thought
Chris
he would have
Kohler.
too.
Especially
Yeah,
last
I
year.
figured he would make the main field, but yeah. Fern, he went out and killed it. Yep. Tony Oaks. Yep. Triton Robbins. Yes. Ashley Sanford. Yeah. Where'd MJ finish? He did pretty good this year, didn't he?
I feel like
he was top
I
4,
think
right?
he's in third
Yeah, I
or
think
second.
third.
No, second, I think.
Wait. Where did Triton finish?
Fourth?
Fifth or
Fourth or fifth, something like that.
And then Ashley finished.
Sixth.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I stand by all that. That's all good. Brandon Telechka, yes. For or MJ, yes. Where'd it go? Cole Vernard. Surprising. I don't know what he did this season, but he's always in the main field, so why wouldn't he be in the main field again?
I was also surprised.
He had that really good comeback in, I think, Miami, was it?
Okay.
Yes, I think so.
Devin Winfield. I hate that he is in the LCQ. He should be in the main field.
Yes.
In my personal opinion.
Yeah.
John Zimmer Sr. Yeah, he did good.
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not saying I'm not bitter about any of this. Like, I'm just my own thing. I'm not mad that I'm not in the show at all. I'm not being like, oh, I should be there, this, that, and the other thing. But no, genuinely, I like the lineup. I do. I think Devin should be in the main field. I really do. But if I had to pull anybody, like if I moved Devin up into the main field and had to fill another spot in the LCQ, I would say Montana. He did pretty good.
I'd personally say Tim Hall Jr.
Oh yes. Yep. Where he finished? He finished like third or something, right?
Fourth, I think.
I think
Yeah.
fourth.
It's
yeah.
tough.
I think he was.
I mean, for me, it's tough to make an educated, guess because again, I haven't been able to watch everything. I want to, but I can't.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go strictly by, finishes, like where you finish in the points, a lot of people wouldn't be there.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you go by, accumulated freestyles or racing wins, again, a lot of people should be there that aren't. So it's super difficult to be able to, make a lineup. And I genuinely feel bad for the people that have to make the lineup because it's probably super hard and sucks.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't hate the lineup by any means. I'm actually pretty excited with all of it. I really am. There are certain people that I would switch places with. I still think Devin should be in the main field, but that's just me. But yeah, I mean, I like the lineup. I'm excited for the show. I really am. The 2-day setup is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's not a normal setup.
It's not like the 2-day setup makes sense if it's racing one day and freestyle the other day because you have an entire day to change the track and make it a freestyle track.
Exactly.
Which, sweet. this back and forthy thing. The only thing that worries me about it is, should you race or should you freestyle? And this is mostly with me because I'm a moron and I don't know how to buy my time. But like, if I was in it and I freestyled on Friday, my truck would be in absolute pieces for Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure I would be able to race. And that's just, I mean, that's just me thinking out loud. I know they got tons of crew guys and they got tons of people that be able to get a truck back and you can work all night long. Yeah, but it's so difficult to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I do prefer watching 24 trucks freestyle.
Yeah.
In one day.
Who doesn't? I mean,
why not?
it's a good feeling as a fan that you bought this ticket. You're watching 24 trucks in one day freestyle compared to, I understand what they're doing too, because you're trying to fill the seats and you're trying to do really good. And Utah spent however much money and, sports commission, all this stuff.
Also, I think it's also because they're trying to give fans a look into racing and freestyle. Because of course, not all fans can come to racing, and not all fans can come to freestyle. So they just want to give them, a bit of both.
Yeah,
and
it's a good point.
I get that, and I like that. I do like that they're trying to kind of spread it out and make it, even for everybody that can't go on Friday or can't go on Saturday or whatever it is. But it's just something about having a night of complete carnage of just every truck getting blown apart on a freestyle night.
I'm totally with you. I still think that's the superior format, but yeah.
Yeah, and if this works out, awesome. I'm all for it. I'm all cool for things changing, trying different things, but I do prefer, I prefer a setup where you can do every single truck freestyles and every single truck races on 2 different days.
Yeah. And I'm sure the majority of crew members, monster truck fans, and even staff probably agree with that opinion.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, if it works for the office guys, if that's what they think is the future of it, I mean, they've pushed Monster Jam to the level it's at now, so it works. Right. I'm an old guy. I don't like change. I hate change.
You have to innovate, I guess, at some point where they want to try stuff, but obviously there's going to be plenty of us that would rather it be 24 in one day, but like you said, I'm also curious on how that's going to work with the transformation of the racing track to freestyle, because like we saw, like LA, there was a truck killer. It was a great, beautiful racing track. Yeah, it made for some of my favorite moments.
It was beautiful for the people that could race on it.
Yeah,
I hated it, but I can't turn, so.
I wouldn't say the best racing track, because Las Vegas is always going to be the best Thunder Alley racing track.
And again, that's the old head mentality. Mm-hmm. I like the old school stuff. I always have. I always will.
I'd say it's sort of nostalgia carried, but yeah, I'd say it was one of the best racing tracks ever since it moved out of Vegas.
Yeah, it was tough. It was technical, but I mean, it was hard. I can tell you, it was tough.
And they used it back in the day, like in the 90s.
Did they?
It was an old, the S-style course.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. But yeah,
that was one thing I really liked about it. Yeah. All right, you were saying?
Even with that, even with the race track being as fun as it was, the freestyle track was tough. I didn't really watch much of it. I still haven't seen much of it, just because I was in the back the whole time. Like, I watched racing like a hawk. I wanted to see who won, which, again, super stoked for Zach. Dude killed it. Super excited. But freestyle-wise, I just watched trucks come up the tunnel on a hook. I didn't watch anything. I waited for Corey's truck to come out, and he was broke. And I watched Jim's truck come out, and he was broke. And I was like, okay. And then every 5 minutes, it was truck on a hook, truck on a hook, truck on a hook. I think Dalton and Tyler were the only two that drove out of that building, which is crazy, but there's a dog.
I've turned into a dog. I'm leaving the room.
Back.
Wait, get back here. Oh, he's right here.
I'm back.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry.
But overall, I'm excited. I'm excited for the 2-day format. I'm very curious to see how it goes. I hope it goes well. I do. I'll be watching, obviously. I'll be there. But yeah,
I think an important point we didn't go over yet is what do you think about the track?
And now the wait.
The track.
Now the wait's over?
Yeah.
So the track looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I do enjoy this whole berm thing because it's very supercrossy.
Mm-hmm.
However,
where they got that idea from?
Wait, hold on, play the whole thing. So yeah, you go around twice. Oh, I didn't know that.
That's
Oh,
the
that's
only
a lot of
problem I
runtime.
have is it goes around twice. I feel like if they wanted to keep it Las Vegas style, you go around once. The going around twice kind of just feels like too much, especially when you have one single jump.
Yeah, like this is good. I don't think it should end there, but maybe they built another jump
Yeah, like right there. Yeah,
there.
somewhere in the middle
Yeah,
there, near
right
the finish
there.
line. Yeah.
Yeah, and that way you could, you're carrying your speed, you can slow down coming up the hill and then turn back down.
And I get
But-
why there's not one there, because you're too close to the wall. You hit that, everyone's gonna hit it crooked, and it's gonna go doink, and you're not gonna like it. I get it.
Yeah,
But
that's a lot.
Should be pretty interesting seeing how people finish here at break.
That's a lot of runtime on a motor. And
Right.
again, kind of happy I'm not doing it. But I mean, that's tough. Like that's a lot of running. But I'm stoked for it. I'm excited.
I have a question for you. I forgot
an
the
answer.
one, but let's see if I can remember this one. So, okay. So the question is, do you prefer the 24 truck World Finals field, or or would you want to see 32 again?
32 all day long.
Because 32 to me is almost the perfect number. You have as many as you want. You have a lot of drivers. You have what, 70 plus trucks drivers on in a one like whole field of the season.
Yeah.
If you count them all together or whatever.
Yep.
So you would think, hey, let's crank it up a little bit. Yes, we're gonna get back to old school. We get 32. We're gonna have a lot of big parties and all that. Whatever you want to say. It's gonna be a fun show. Either way.
Yeah. Go ahead, finish your thing, and then I'll go on my.
But you would think, hey, that also means not only does that mean you have more trucks, you can have more. I feel like the 30 is the number of trucks that is. I don't want to say the quote the best thing out of the drivers, but 30 is the number that, hey, this is what I feel you want to have in World Finals. If you have to bring that down to 24, that's 6 unlucky people that are going to, have to wait another year.
And it's tough to kind of decide that. And again, this is where the office people have a horrible, horrible job of having to make a lineup. But it's like, if you had 30, let's say you pull 8 more trucks in, it's tough to decide because the caliber of drivers that we have now is so much. There are no bad drivers. Nobody in Monster Jam sucks. In my opinion. Everybody.
Whereas you go 15 years ago and the experience level compared to now, huge, massive.
I don't want to say bad trucks, but like trucks that would, like break a shock, like with the lightest jump. Like no shade to any of those.
No. I'm not shaming anybody by any.
No, yeah,
it's like,
I know.
Even like you would have when you would do a show way back when, the lineup would be you would have one truck go out and just set the bar, and then you would have kind of an and then a better, and then a better, and then a better, and it would work its way back up. Mm-hmm. Now there is no slouch. It's everybody is out here to kill it. Everybody's equipment is killer. Like everybody is going out there to win. No one's just showing up anymore. So going for finals, I mean, I genuinely couldn't say that I couldn't say that somebody that ran this year should not be in the World Finals. I can't say it. I mean, there's been difficulties. People have problems with trucks, this, that, and the other thing. But as far as driver capability, I don't see anybody that shouldn't be in the World Finals.
Right.
So even if you did bring it to 32, it would be better for, other drivers that don't get the credit that they deserve, or, don't go on a 7 freestyle streak or something like that and just go out there and kill it every weekend. I think that would be a good opportunity to get them in, but then I think you should lower the LCQ to like 6. Like something short, just for last minute, like this. Sure. All these guys are great, and I'm not saying anybody in the LCQ isn't great. They're all great drivers. Any of them could go into the World Finals, but I'm saying like one or like just have something small, like a couple of race passes or something like that, to be okay. This is his ticket in. He got it.
Right,
which is what they do now. But it's like you have how many drivers are in the LCQ? 8, 12, 12.
Yeah. Oh, it's 12.
lot of drivers.
Yeah.
That's a whole show.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
That's a whole stadium
True.
show.
Yeah, it is.
Very true. So
So,
what
I
you're
mean,
saying is you lessen that, take away from that format a bit, so you could give more to your normal
Yeah.
main field.
Take away from the LCQ,
I
throw
like
a couple
that.
more into the finals, and then have like 6 or 8 trucks just battle it out in a race, and then
It's a great point,
winner.
and it makes me wish maybe in the future, like the next year they do this, is they can add. I mean, you know, even if they had 4 more trucks, it would make people more happy. And if they're gonna do the 12 trucks running per day, that would bring our freestyle trucks running up to 14 if you did
Right.
4 more trucks.
Mhm.
And if you
Yeah.
did a whole 8, which I think is pushing it for what they want now. But if they did that, that would be what? That would be 16 trucks a day, right?
Yeah.
So-
Which it would also be tough even with the venues that we're doing. Like Vegas, you had all the room in the world to do whatever you want. You could
For
park
sure.
500 monster trucks for that. You had the room
Yep.
for it. I don't know how anything's set up in Salt Lake. I know that there's not a whole lot of room to put 12 or 60 semis. Like I don't know where that's gonna be. But I don't know. Like in my opinion, if you wanted to have a massive world final, do it in Atlanta.
Atlanta, yeah.
Oh yeah.
At the
Do it in
racetrack.
Atlanta and have
or-
like a straight up and like if I could put my dream show together, I would do
Mhm.
Atlanta. I would do a 2-day format, and you have like straight rhythm racing for the first day, and then you would absolutely demolish the track, completely rebuild it for freestyle for the next day, and then everybody goes in freestyles.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's a good
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just my honest opinion of how I would love to run a show if I ever had $1 bajillion and could put on a monster show. But at the moment, I mean, I'm still stoked with how Salt Lake will be. I liked how LA was. I liked how Nashville was. I never got to do Vegas as a finals, which sucks. I've been to Sam Boyd. I haven't been to Sam Boyd. I've been there a couple times.
Yeah, I was about to ask if you ever went there to see a show.
No, never as a show. I went there a year ago, and we just kind of walked around on the outside and kind of looked around.
Yeah.
But I never got to go there as a show because when we had the last, 19 was the last year they were going to do it as a regular show.
Yeah.
And then the whole COVID thing happened, so we didn't end up going.
No, they actually had one. They were going to plan one in 2020.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
really?
were. They were. Yeah.
Oh.
But because obviously the timing of the year and the World Finals number was always one before, so they figured if they could quickly get one in and make it even, but they decided to bail out.
Right? Yeah.
That'd have been sick if they did it. Oh my gosh.
I'd love to see one more show at Sam Boyd or somewhere out there. Like that would just be fun, just for like nostalgia purposes. Because I never got to go, and I really want to go.
Same.
Yeah, I went there in 2018 for the last one. It was pretty cool. It was pretty good. I know it's not like the best caliber world finals in the general public's eyes, but I had a blast.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing.
Was it 8? What was the last year that they ran it for finals? Was it 18 or 19?
18.
That was 18.
18.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Cretan left me at the shop, and I didn't get to go.
Oh.
And then he won, which pissed me off.
Wow.
he did.
It won in
Double
he won the
double
next
womp
year, yeah.
womp.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucked. I didn't know that he won. Nobody told me until I saw it on Instagram the next morning.
What?
I was like, hey, I called him. I was like, hey, congrats on winning. I was like, thanks for the call. And he goes, well, we were kind of busy. I'm like,
Kind of
Yeah.
busy carrying the trophy to the hauler.
yeah, exactly.
Busy
No, I was
partying.
I was happy to be part of that, even though I wasn't really there, but still.
Yeah, you're part of the operation.
Yeah, I was sitting at the shop putting Jekyll and Outlaw together for wherever they went after that. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Poor Foley.
Actually, we forgot to go over something for Salt Lake City. The backup trucks, because Tim Hall Jr. is doing the two-wheel skills in case someone breaks.
I was gonna bring it up and forgot.
Oh yeah, ain't
So-
there 2 backups for 2 wheels and high jump?
Yeah, there's 2 backups for each.
There's
Yeah.
a backup for high jump.
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot who the backup for high jump was. Who is it? Oh, okay. Now I know.
Yeah. I know. I think I know who the one is.
I don't know. Nobody knows. I don't know who.
I think
Come
high jump
on.
is and Jamie Gardner.
Who?
Yeah, Jamie Garner, I think, is
And
for
Tyler
high
Menino.
jump. Yeah, and
I
Tyler.
heard it's Jamie Gardner and Alan Pizzo.
Okay, buddy.
I'm
heard
all
they
for
were.
Jamie Garner.
I heard that they were giving Joe.
Alan Pizzo gets some air, dude. Jacksonville 2012 or 13.
Especially in that new Pouncer 2 chassis.
Mm-hmm. It's the lightest one he's got.
Yeah, so wait, so the Garner's back up for the high jump. Who's it for Tua?
It's Tim Hall Jr. and I think MJ. Don't quote me on
I think
that.
so,
Okay.
yeah.
They don't have a backup for racing or freestyler, right?
No.
Okay. Just curious.
No,
That's
sorry,
good,
Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, I wasn't gonna get in it regardless, so it doesn't matter. But Garner did good last year, didn't he? He had the yellow body, right?
Yeah, he had the yellow body.
Yeah.
He did great.
Yeah, I think he has one here.
Yeah, I thought he was going to keep that lead. I thought he was going to win that, and then Colt came in and completely destroyed that record.
Yeah, I got bamboozled when we did finals because everybody told me I had the black body, so I thought it was the OG black body.
Mm-hmm.
Super excited, and then I pulled a horn
Mark
on it. It was
McDonald.
purple.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
I heard that
I mean,
story.
the intro body was cool, and Armando was asking me for pieces parts, but I had to give the whole body back. But yeah, I pulled out the purple horn, and I was like, oh man, I was like, I thought it was a real one.
And this might be a hot take, but I personally liked that body on your truck. I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought it looked great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wish the motor still ran in it, but that's okay.
The Dude sticker right below it makes it everything pop.
Yeah. Gotta love that.
So just because I kind of want to bring this up. So what happened to the Big Bird in Philadelphia, Joe?
Oh boy, yeah, freaking.
Okay, so Philly. What on earth happened in Philly?
It rained before the show started.
Right. So what had happened? This is what happened. So we went to pull the trucks off the pit party. I had the bird in the truck. I was gonna stick it on there, and then they hooked Avenger and brought him to the back because the truck wouldn't start for whatever reason. I forget what it was. So me and CJ or Tyler, whatever you guys want to call him, we went to the back and we finagled with the Avenger and got it all squared away, and then. I think I got called for an interview that never happened. And then by the time I got back down to the floor, we had like 40 seconds to get in the trucks and go. So I totally forgot about the bird. I think I chucked him out the window to Shay, and I don't know where he ended up because I didn't want to leave him in the lap because he was going to get run over and murdered. So I just kind of went and put him out the side. So he's somewhere. I don't know where he is.
He's in
he's
Shay's
somewhere.
bed now.
So we have to ask Shay. Got it. I'll write that down.
Yeah. You go interrogate old Shay O'Neill about that.
Yeah,
He'll
it's
tell you.
it's like good old Kermit at Atlanta last year, I think.
Oh yeah, popped out the window of I think it was Nick's
Kraken.
truck.
Yeah.
And got ran over 3 times before they picked it up.
Sick. And then put on the recovery cart. I don't know if anyone saw that. He was zip tied to the recovery cart.
Like in the T position.
Like the
I
teddy
didn't
bear.
see that.
Yeah,
like the teddy bear in Toy Story.
Yep. That
was a funny one.
What?
So how you guys are coming to finals, right?
Yeah.
I think I am. Still gotta get tickets.
Okay, fair enough. I was just curious. I don't know what the turnout of that show is looking like right now, but I figured it'd be a lot. First
You're
time
gonna be
out
at the
there.
pit party, right?
What?
You're gonna be at the pit party, right?
I might make an appearance. I don't know yet.
Hey, I just remembered this. You're in the petition to be driving Sparkle Smash next year.
Oh yeah.
Now, there. I'll take
You're
a
the
borrow.
first
Dude, you're the perfect personality, everything. Joe, it's meant for you.
Oh, and
Listen,
best part
keep
on
the-
Adventure 2.
Keep the Sparkle Smash with the nice ladies. Kayla can have that. Jamie can have that. I'm good. I'm all set.
We need
I
some
re-
sparkle
I
men.
reply.
Yeah, you can just. I can't say it.
Now, I did have. I had somebody ask me on Instagram the other day if I would bring back Brutus for first quarter, which I wouldn't be opposed to it. I think that'd be fun. Obviously, Axe is still my thing, but
Right.
I think I'd love to see Johnny bring it back, and then we run 4 Team Scream trucks.
Mm-hmm.
But
Probably
I
is.
don't know if
I
that
had
was
that,
to
I had that
happen.
thought as well.
Yeah, I honestly, just for like my own stupidity, I think I'd like to do a show where it's Avenger and then Brutus, Spike, and Megabyte.
Mm-hmm.
The
Oh, yeah.
dogs.
Oh yeah.
It would be cool if if Johnny brings Brutus to Monster Jam. I think it would be cool if he does like what Kirk Kramer does with Hot Sea and just bring in Spike like every so often, like
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
every 5 or so shows. Yeah.
I think we still have a Spike body somewhere. I don't think I wrecked it. Maybe I did. I don't know. I know we don't. I don't think we have a Megabyte anymore. I think Johnny demolished that one. But yeah, definitely, we still have a Spike somewhere.
We'll do a quick Q&A with Joe. Anyone that has questions in chat, please ask them quickly.
Lay them on me. I'm ready.
Quick Q&A for the poll.
Chat. I have a question.
Okay,
Ooh.
go ahead, Cam.
Okay.
All right. So, what would be your dream location for award finals that isn't Sanborn Stadium?
Atlanta.
Yeah.
He
Atlanta.
said,
Talked
yeah.
about that. Yeah.
What do you think
I
about
would say
the-
Atlanta. If it had to be a stadium, Glendale. One of those
What do you
three
think
places I
about the
think would
New
be a great
Orleans
spot.
Superdome?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Any
A
of
lot
those?
of people don't talk about it, but it has a really big floor space.
Oh, New
Yeah.
Orleans.
Yeah, the Superdome. Like they
Yeah.
could take the stands and go even further than what they do.
Yeah, I had never been to New Orleans up until this year. That's a big floor. I didn't know how big that place was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I would say between Atlanta would be 1, Glendale would be 2, the Superdome would be 3,
Okay.
or West Lab.
Oh yeah.
West Lab? Yeah.
Yeah. of
West
course.
Lab Superstar Challenge.
Yeah.
All right, here's Joe's probably most hated question of the day. Joe, how was your Indianapolis experience this year?
It still sucked. I still blew up a motor. All right, so Indianapolis 2020, whatever year it is. So what happened? The truck, again, this EFI stuff that I don't understand and I'm not good at. The truck was running okay for racing. I think everything went cool. And then I went to two-wheel it. And on Saturday, I had made the mistake of not clipping my Hans in all the way. So when I landed off my slap wheelie, my Hans came undone and it whacked my head to the left. So that hurt a lot. So I go to the back, check the truck over, make sure my head is still connected to me, which it was. And then I went out for freestyle. And this might be worse than the one before because Tom Mintz was in Indianapolis and he was there to give driver critiques.
Boy. Let's go. Let's go.
Saturday, I decided to go out and try to freestyle, and my stupid crank trigger came unplugged. One hit in because I was trying to do a slap wheel again because I didn't do it in two-wheel. And the truck just shut off, and I had a full meltdown in the cab because I knew what happened. They towed me out, and then when the show was over and we did post-show, Tom Mintz, does his walk and comes walking up to me and he goes, "Hey, Joe." I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "How about you try to start a run next time?" I was like, "Thanks, pal. I'm going to go shoot myself in the face." That's awesome. And then I don't know what happened Sunday. I did a run and then I ended up burning a hole in a cylinder. So I blew up the motor again. So if Indianapolis, honest to God, next year, if Indianapolis is on my tour, I think I'm going to call Brad Allen or Craig Christensen Craig Champion or anybody else on the face of the planet that wants to do the show because I don't want to do it. I'm perfectly fine never doing Indy again.
Joe
I love the
loves
people
Indy.
there. It's so much fun, but I have the worst luck at that track ever.
I mean, hey, you could beat it like Tyler did with his Anaheim curse. I don't know.
Yeah, I have to have Tyler Menninga luck to do that, though.
So
never say never.
Next question is first-time caller, long-time listener. Joe, what's your favorite part of Monster Jam?
Favorite part of it is the caliber of drivers. Being able to run with everybody that we have, being able to do shows with, I never got to do a show with Tom or Dennis, but I really wanted to. But I've done shows with Chucky. I've done shows with Adam, Brian, all them guys that I grew up watching. I get to go out and kind of hang with them and occasionally beat them. So it's the people that I get to run with, the people that I work with when I do Monster Jam is by far my favorite part of it.
Nice.
Great question.
Wayne, this weirdo right here has a question.
Okay.
That's not the one I clicked on. Hold on. There's the weirdo.
So mean.
What's that? What?
Wait, Wade's Avengers Racing. Joe, what's your favorite pizza pie you've had?
Okay, so hands down, favorite pizza I've ever had in my entire life is from a place in Worcester called I Love Frankie's. Portnoy has done a review on it.
Okay.
Love it.
What's he giving?
I think he gave it like a 7-8 or something like that.
Oh.
He gave it a pretty good score.
Okay.
All right.
The first time that I went there, it was awesome. However, I didn't know that a large was like gimmickly large. Like it was like the box was this by this. I couldn't fit it in the back of my car, so it took me a little bit of finagling to get it home. But no, that is probably my favorite pizza that I've ever had.
Very nice. Very nice. We'll have to get a Dave Portnoy review from you.
100%.
Maybe in Salt Lake.
Salt Lake
question I actually clicked on.
Salt Lake pizza? No.
If you got to get, oh my goodness, I can't read. If you got to do a new paint job for X, what would it be like?
New paint job or new body?
It says paint job.
Okay. Paint job wise, I have a whole bunch of ideas of things that I want to do. I've always liked the idea, or I've always liked the look of the like neon yellow fire trucks. I want to do one of those. I've thought about doing like a reversed kind of body where the roof is red and everything else is black.
I was thinking about that. That would be cool.
I want to do a full black axe body or like black and gray, something like that. I got a whole bunch of ideas of stuff that I want to do. It's just time and me not blowing apart all the red axe bodies I have. So there's a lot on the docket that I'd like to do. I already did the red, white, and blue one. Which was like, that was number one on the list that I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping the next one that I do is the neon one, but we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. It will not be a finals.
So
nobody get any impression that I'm bringing a cool body to finals because I'm not. It's just a red one.
Go ahead, Cam.
What would you think about? I just seen, because I was watching the 24/7 stream from Monster Jam today, and Jeremy Slifko had a white backdraft body. What would you think about doing one of those?
Ooh.
I think it would be cool, but I also don't want to rip off on Slifko's idea because he was the first one to do the white body, and I do very much like the white body. I think it looked really good on backdraft. I don't know how it would look on axe. Also, I'm far too lazy to actually wipe it down the whole time, so it'd be so. White would be cool if I could do like something worked into it, like maybe a white roof with like different colored doors. But I would leave the white body alone and just let that be Slipco's deal because that's what his body was.
I know that's someone made a custom like that on BeamNG that I was trying to find.
The white one with the thin red line flag on the side of it?
Yeah. Oh, you know it? Yeah.
Yeah. I'd
nice.
very much like to do a body similar to that without ripping off on that guy's idea.
Right.
But if I could remake a body, I would probably steal that idea and do it.
Understandably. I mean, that one is pretty dang nice.
Joe, how was your Bridgeport Speedway experience this year, 2020? What was this?
What?
What is this?
This year, 2020. Wait, are we in 2021 right now?
No, Sean.
21. That was right after COVID, right?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
That is true, Joe.
Bridgeport Speedway, Swedesboro, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Swedesboro sucked.
Okay.
So here's why. I had just done. Chris had screwed up a couple of tires, and Chris was coming back and forth from school at the time. So he wasn't at the shop to fix his own truck, which was fine. So I had just mounted like 2 fresh Michelins on 2 brandy new rims for him. And he goes out, has a fantastic show, and then he goes and bonsais it off a jammer for his last hit and comes down on the right side and just demolished the 2 rims that I had just put together. Ooh. I have never wanted to just kill the kid more than I did at that moment. I was so mad. Because he comes by, like, we were at the shop, and he goes, hey, man, these tires look great. I appreciate it, yada, yada, yada. And then he just goes and blows it apart. And I'm like, and then instantly flew out and went right back to school the next day. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll just fix your truck, whatever, no big deal.
Flying driver.
Yeah, that was my 2021 experience. That was pretty rough.
So your crew chief is bothering the crap out of me.
Okay, what do you got?
So, you have a question there? Don't.
Oh my gosh!
Oh boy!
Tomcat's making. Get the camera on him, TJ.
What's the
Definitely
camera?
not.
Get the camera. Put the camera down.
The fake green
You want to see
screen on.
Tomcat, man?
No, forget the fake green screen. We want to see Tomcat. There we go. Hi, Tom.
There he is.
No, where'd you go, Tom? Come back.
You have a question for Joe?
Oh my.
How you doing, Joe?
I'm good, man.
I can't hear you, but
he said he's good.
Oh, I know. Like a thumbs up. Oh, I do have a question for you.
Oh,
did you fix your problem?
Nope.
With the inverter?
I just sent it out.
He sent it out.
That's ridiculous. And why are you selling something on eBay?
Are you selling the good one or the bad one on eBay?
No, so I bought the screen. So our inverter on our semi crapped out, and I was trying to fix it, and I thought that the screen had crapped out, but it wasn't the screen. So I had gone to a camping supply place in Michigan, and I had purchased a new screen from them, unaware that they did not take returns. So I spent $400 on this screen that I don't need, and they won't take it back. So I'm a little chapped about that, but it's okay. And then I sent the whole inverter out to, I believe, Advanced Solar in Warsaw, Indiana. So they should hopefully get that thing squared away so I can have some juice in the back of the rig on the way to finals. Or else everybody's going to be really upset with me.
He's asking what's the number on it? 4,000 or
3,000.
3,000 for the
3.
inverter.
I believe 3.
Yeah. I got one in stock. You know what I mean? I got many in stock. Actually, got it from Indiana.
Yeah, of course you did.
Throw it back. You call me, Joe. Second time. Good deal. I gas money back from Indiana to Maryland-ish for the rental car truck and all that stuff. Fuel, airfare. Your fan's not on behind you, though, by the way. Your only fan is not on.
It's only one fan behind it is not on.
It's not on.
You can't believe
I'll turn that
it's
on.
not on. Is it broke, too?
No, that one works. That one's fine.
Chris Wilson says hi, Tom. He has fans.
He is a famous guy.
Oh yeah.
Dad.
He's a secret man, though. He doesn't come on camera too often.
He's got the most rides with Dennis Anderson, doesn't he?
He does have the most.
Does have the most rides with Dennis Harrison? Yes,
I do.
You know, honest to God, I really almost paid to go for a ride with Dennis, just to say I did. I wanted to. I really did.
Where was it?
Take Dennis for a ride.
When ride in my truck.
You should have sat with Tomcat, right with him.
I would have. That'd have been awesome.
I've ridden with other people too, and by myself once. And my problem was holding the damn door closed.
Yeah, remember that.
Okeechobee. Hey, you did Okeechobee once, right, Joe?
I did. That was super awkward.
What was that? 2019 or 21? 22?
It was 19. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. It was 19. It was the most awkward show I've ever done in my entire life because I had just quit with Cretan like a week before. And
no way, and you were at his promotion.
Yeah.
Oh, that's insane.
Well, I didn't even know. I don't think Jimmy knew. Like, I don't think Kohler knew that we had that show because he had just mentioned it to me. Maybe he knew, he didn't tell me, but it was like kind of a last minute thing. He's like, oh yeah, December whatever, if we're going down to Okeechobee, Florida, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then like an hour after he told me, I was like, wait, that's Cretan's show. I was like, oh, that's gonna be weird.
Yeah, he calls it like the Creedon World Finals over here.
It is. It really is.
But now that he has that Vegas venue, if he would just add a few more trucks, I
Yes,
think
that's the best venue he's had.
That'd be sweet.
That and the one that he has in Arizona. I forgot what it's called.
Oh yeah, I seen videos of that. Dan rolled over, I think.
Yeah,
the front flip one. Yeah, dude. Dan the
he's
man.
a bad driver. Just kidding. No, he's damn really cool.
Hey, the Evansville best trick winner.
Dan is what I would refer to as unpredictable.
Yes.
That's all.
That's something for you to say, Joe.
It is.
So, Joe, thank you for showing up. This has been fun.
Yeah.
I am 11 minutes past the time I'm supposed to be.
Ooh.
So
always late.
I think Joe, I think he's cutting you off.
He is.
Come on, man.
That's all
cut
right.
you off. That's great.
I have
Man.
to go pick up motorhomes at 11, and it's like 2 hours. So
Ooh.
it'll be fun.
Fair enough.
That's gonna be a blast. Joe, any
Good
final
luck.
thoughts for the people?
Any final thoughts? Man, I don't know. Come out to some independent shows. Come to World Finals. Come hang out. Come
What's
say
up?
hi. I'm stoked to see all you guys. Let's just go out and have us a summertime, huh? Let's go have some fun.
Let's go have a summertime, dude.
Yeah.
Joe, we're so grateful you took the time to help us come on here, have a great time, hang out with the boys. We gotta crack a do next time that we're all on here. But yeah, it was such a great time. I know you're a busy guy, and we are truly very grateful you took the time, come hang out with the boys, and we had a blast, man. I hope you had a good time too. I know we talked off your ear, but it's always a good time to hang out with you.
Man, I'm good with it. I love it. I love doing these. It's always fun hanging out with you guys. Let's go do something in finals. Let's go meet up. Let's go hang out.
Yeah.
Let's go have some fun.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's go big.
Joe fully wins the episode.
Joe, you won!
Yeah!
Wow.
The overall event champion.
Wow. Wait, Joe, you got to give a winner's speech now.
A winner speech?
Yep.
I had to do this last time. All right. Well, I came out here, have a good time, hang out with the Do It boys. I didn't crack any dues because I totally forgot them. But that's okay, man. We're going to come back. We're going to try to do another one right after World Finals. We're going to get our summer schedule all set up. We're ready to rock and roll. I know the Do It boys are ready to rock and roll. Let's go out here. Let's go to World Finals. Let's go have some fun, all right? Yeah!
Yeah! Joe's neighbors are like,
Absolute cinema.
it's beautiful. Thank you, Joe.
You got it, guys.
And Cam, Mephilis, TJ, it was great to hang out with all you boys. We had a blast, man.
Yeah, thanks. It's awesome.
Always love hanging out with you guys.
Thanks for coming on with me.
Well, thanks for hanging out with the Do It boys, and we'll see you next time with the Do It boys. Yeah.
Peace.